You're hanging out with the crew of Demon 305, and we're in the beautiful city of Miramar. And we have the pleasure of speaking with State Representative Robin Bartleman. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
For
Glad
taking
to be
time
here.
to hang out with us.
Thank you. This is very cool.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're doing this really cool leadership series where we get to know different leaders in our South Florida community. So we want to get to know you a little bit on a personal level.
Okay.
Tell us about yourself.
So I grew up in Miami, and I was the first one to go to college in my family because a group of retired teachers gave me a scholarship.
Wow.
So I am very pro public education because it literally changed the trajectory of my life. I went on to be a special education teacher and assistant principal in Liberty City in the middle of the Scott Housing Project.
Wow.
And along the way, I got into politics, and I never thought I was going to be doing this, but I became a city commissioner, the youngest at that time, 27 years old in the city of Weston. But my passion is public education. And eventually I ran for the school board, and I was on the school board for 16 years.
Wow.
And I'm a state rep now for 4 years.
Now, public education is an interesting topic because it's always going through so many changes.
Yes.
How do you kind of interact with that? How do you kind of weave in and out of all the changes that are coming?
Well, for 16 years, I've been fighting for increased funding for public education. And also, people need to know that charter schools are public schools. They have to follow the same rules, the same requirements, the same FTE. Teachers have the same licensing as public schools. They have testing and accountability. But we need to make sure that we take care of our kids, because the one thing children never get back is time.
Now let's talk a little bit about special ed, because that's a very kind of nuanced area of education. Why special ed?
I just fell in love with the kids. I went to FIU, so pause up.
Panther, okay.
Pause up.
Okay.
And I had a great program, and they made us intern in different groups. And I fell in love, and I thought I wanted to work with students with intellectual disabilities. And back then we didn't have autism as a category, so I had children with autism in my classroom. But it helps because it really helps me as a state representative. For instance, not this session, the last session, I actually passed a bill for special education students.
Wow.
So all of my bills, believe it or not, I have passed 10 bills in 4 years, and I'm in the minority. But all of my bills, like I said, they all come out of the community.
How do you kind of keep going in these moments of trepidation, in these moments where they're very precarious? How do you continue to push forward with grit?
Well, first of all, it was difficult at first because the health of children is the most important thing. High quality education, those are my priorities. And so for me, that was my dream. So that's what keeps me going. If I'm not going to be the voice for these people, who is? Who's going to go to bat for them? Who's going to fight? And that's what makes it like all worth it, because you know that you're really going to help somebody.
Wow. Well, thank you, State Rep.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. Thanks so much for telling us about everything that you do.
Thank you.